because I'm trying to day 29. Okay. I'm trying to unblock Lisa Marie. I never blocked her. And I remember this happened with T, and I did something. I could have sworn I did it on my phone. I don't know how to get it right. I'm disturbed about it. So Lisa Marie, if you all here, know that I'm working on it. I'm trying. I don't remember what I did. I don't remember it being this difficult because I went to the members. Hey T, T, do you remember what I did when you was blocked? You don't remember, do you? Because Lisa Marie is blocked. I wonder why she hadn't been chatting. Hey Kay, and she had emailed me about a week ago or some time ago, and I said, "No, you ain't blocked." And then she emailed me today at some point. I just saw the, since I've been home from work. And she said she can see it, but she can't comment. So that's like what happened with you, I think. You could see it, but you couldn't comment. So I don't know. I had to figure that out. Because I figured it out with you, but I could have swore I did it on my phone. Hey, Queen. Could have swore I did it on my phone. Seemed like it was some dots or some shit. But, it's not working, and that's because Lisa Marie always comments, "Hey y'all," and I think you for my analytics side on on the computer. Okay, because I was on my computer. I'm gonna have to figure it out tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to figure it out tomorrow because she always comments, and I noticed she had been commenting. Oh man, I left my water, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, and then I see the email because I always don't see the emails and DMs all the time, right? Hey Denise, hey Neat. And so I was wondering, why she had commented, and then I sent the email, and I don't know when she had sent the email, but I responded, and hey Kay, and then today I see she says she's still like that, so I don't know, and I'm trying to figure out how did they get blocked, cause I don't do it, I don't know how to unblock them, let alone block them. Cause you can't block people, like when we be on here and we be chatting, and then I say get rid of them or whatever. But there's a way you can actually block them, but there's a lot of steps you got to do. You got to click on their name and do some other shit. And I don't know if y'all could do it, the moderators can do it, or just I can do it. I don't know. Okay, okay. Thank you. You said my Facebook message? Okay. Yeah, because that is bothering me. Okay, I'll check it out. So anyway, y'all, that got me a little disturbed because Lisa Marie is one of my girls, right? So Lisa, just know tomorrow I'm gonna work on it because I just got home. Then I was fix me something to eat, ate it. I was such in a hurry because I've been thinking about these Toll House chocolate chip cookies all day. I put them in the oven. I said they'll be done by the time I get finished eating. Child, they were burnt. Now I done burnt the whole pack of them. I done burnt them. Burnt them. Now and then I come up here to try to get. I said, "Oh, I gotta unblock Lisa Marie," and then I couldn't figure that out before the time. But I'll figure it out tomorrow. Lisa, if you watching it, I'm gonna figure it out tomorrow. If I had to call, if I have to chat with you too. But I did it before. I did it with T. But see, I did it with T. But I could have swore it was some dots or something or something. I could have swore it was some dots I had to hit or something. Because when I looked on my YouTube in the analytics, uh, I ain't sleepy. I'm frustrated because I was trying to do too much at one time before I went live. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna figure it out tomorrow. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to make it happen for yourself. Okay? Don't forget. Now remember, y'all, I told y'all that when you with a rapper, entertainer of any sort, basketball player, sports guy of any sort, you have a limited time. Some might be longer than others. Some might be shorter than others, right? You might have a few months. You might have a few years. But whatever it is, go in it with an open mind. And he going to do everything I need him to do. So when he gone, you got something to keep your heart right, right? So Rick Ross done already quit and put Chris Mackey out. She done. She was talking too much. She was talking too much. She was talking too much. She was talking too much, right? So he done quit her already. And see, the girl, the baby mama, I done forgot her name that quick. What is her name? I done forgot her name that quick, right? She probably knows it. She didn't watch the pattern of him. She know him. She didn't watch the pattern. So she figured she just agitated. And he did exactly what she probably knew he was going to do, right? Because it made the girl talk. The girl just talking. Chris Mackey, she was just talking too much. When you in a relationship, that's y'all business. I don't care how famous they is. I am not going on a press tour about my man, especially not no new one. Now, if I've been with him 20 years, I might talk. But you don't see Denzel's wife talking. You don't see... who been like Ice Cube, Ice T, Ice anybody? You don't see them. LL's wife. You don't never see them talking. They don't be talking. She wanted to get paid. Well, she should. I don't think she got. I think that was a little too soon, and she wasn't in there long enough. I don't think she was in there long enough, right? But you don't talk, and I don't know. See, these young girls today look different than me and my friends. You got to be quiet. You don't just run all off at the mouth. You don't just run on. That's why they had mistresses then, and now they got side pieces and side chicks because they talk too much, right? Don't be running off at the mouth. You got to secure your spot. Your spot wasn't secure. You hadn't been with him 30 days. Your spot was nowhere near secure. He was trying you out. Got on his nerves too quickly. Can't do that. Yeah, close your mouth. Close your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Close your mouth. You running all that, nobody would know. If I was with somebody, I don't run off my business, no way. I was with somebody for a whole 10 plus years. You've never seen them on social media because social media is not for that. It ain't for that. Because the moment you post somebody, I don't care how long you've been with them, somebody else know them and they got a story about them or they going to make up something if y'all look too happy. Like, Flap them girls too much. Like, you ain't going to see my guy. Unless you come to the wedding, if I ever get married, that's when you see them. You see the wedding pictures. That'd be about it. You ain't gonna see all of that because that ain't the social media is for fun or whatever you're doing with it. Some people I know everything they do every day, or damn near every day. I know everything that they do. Why? Because they put it on social media. Quit doing that. Because if there's some people, just like I told y'all about them people that's when the famous folks, they get to digging around for them, and some other folks, regular folks like you and I, look at her. And my friend used to go with him. They digging around, and they going to make sure that everybody know. I've always told us to keep your business to yourself. That's right. Just like that. Keep the business to yourself. Keep the business to yourself. They don't, they got to tell everybody. I ain't telling nobody shit because it's always some skeletons in the closet. It's an old dinosaur somewhere waiting to get let out. I ain't telling nobody nothing. You ain't gonna see them. I might talk about them, but you ain't gonna see them because you ain't gonna know who I'm talking about, right? So he done quit her. Now let me tell y'all something I did not know. See, Rick Ross. Let me ask y'all something now because I keep seeing this through the social media streets. And Rick Ross is one of my faves. He's in my top 5 for sure, right? Do y'all think that these women are his beards? I'm going to say that real quick. So listen fast. Do y'all think these women are his beards? Do you think he really like women? Do you think that? But I seen a questionable video of him and who was it? Who was that at his house? And he was washing cars. Who was that? Y'all remember? Looking a little suspicious there. A little bit suspicious, right? Can't remember who was that. Was it Drake? It was somebody. Well, Queen, because this is what the word on the curb is. I done seen some questionable behavior once or twice, not much. I just, cause okay, cause I think yeah, it was exactly. That's right. It was. It was Diddy. Yes, it was. It was Diddy. See, I done put Diddy all the way out my head. I done forgot all about him. I've been hurt by Diddy. I ain't getting ready to let Rick Ross hurt me now. Yes, it was. They was washing his car and doing some shit and just didn't look right. Now, I've heard a blogger or two say that. That's why I'm asking y'all, because I saw that video, but you know, I don't think nothing about it. But it was after that video that I started hearing people say stuff. I didn't thought they washing the car. That's your boy, you know, right? What y'all think? Because when this, what I think too, when men mistreat women, they don't really like them. Now, what I didn't know, maybe I've been behind a rock or something. I didn't know that he had babies by sisters. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. That I just found that out yesterday. I'm perturbed by that. You know, that he don't care because he don't know me, but that took him down a notch or two or three or four or five in my head, right? The, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. I want to know, what does he entice them with? What's the conversation that is said, right? That's what I want to know. But yeah, did y'all know Rick Ross had babies by sisters? Did y'all know that? So your sister is your cousin? Yeah. That you can fuck the whole family tree up. And we gotta stop that. We gotta stop fucking up the family tree. Got to stop doing that, y'all. Your grandmama should not be 35. Your grandmama should not be 35. She should not be a great-great-grandma by 49. We got to stop that. I can't either, but I did see that video. It was in the yard. It was a little too playful for me, but I did see the video, right? But I don't listen. All of this is just hearsay. I don't know nothing because, like I said, I love me some Rick Ross. Love me some Rick Ross, right? Love him. But I didn't know he had babies by sisters. I got to Google that. Yeah, keep it in the family. Like, that's sickening. And so if it's me and my sister, if you fuck messing with him, I ain't gonna never ever mess with him. If I'm the second sister, I'm not gonna ever mess with him, let alone have a baby by him. You didn't already have a baby by him. What's that called? He was more attractive when he was heavier because he got scissor legs, right? He got scissor legs. What happened to Sister Code? He got scissor legs, right? You know, he keeps himself together. I guess he got veneers or whatever. His beard is real groomed and all that. He's a dark skinned man. It's his money to get, but I don't think he giving none out though. I don't think he that free with it. I don't think he that free with it. But that may be in the hopes of brothers and cousins. Yeah, I have a friend like that. And her and her mother are have had lifelong turmoil. Horrible. But her mother cheated with the sister's husband. So her brothers are her cousins. Yeah, he got scissor legs, T. He got scissor legs, right? It's a boy working at my job. When he walk fast, it's like they gonna break. He got scissor legs, right? Knees connected, the legs connected the knee. Yeah, he got scissor legs. Yeah, scissor legs, right? And you know. But yeah, I didn't know that. So I'm just asking y'all what y'all heard out there about my Ricky Rose. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want no parts of that. But he did quit that girl. It's over for her. She went and talked too fast, too much, too fast. You got to be cool and play your part. Like, nobody would even know. I wouldn't have interviewed with nobody. I would have did nothing. I'd have sat back and collected. And the nerve to wear tight. Yeah. Trust me, he is spending. May not be a lot, but he's spending. Yeah, he's spending. But see, you could get a bigger bag if you with this person, you already know what it is when you get in here. You might got a month, you might got 2 months, you might got 6 months, you might have a couple years. You ain't got long. Ain't that many Keisha Kioras out there, right? They run through them. And plus, you're going to have to go through some shit with that nigga. You got to wait till he go get out the penitentiary and do all that stuff. See, like Keisha did. He ain't going to be cool right off the top. Hell no, right? You got to go through some things. I don't know why that is. Black men got to run you through the ringer before they be all right. And 9 times they still don't be all right. But anyway, he didn't quit her. Okay, he didn't quit her. Now, 2024, I told y'all this last year. I could never do that to my sister. Not me either. I don't want him. If you had him, I don't want him. Because it's weird to think about, because I'm such a thinker. I don't want to think about all the shit he doing to me that he did to you. Like, that's too much on my brain. I'm glad she's gone. She was talking way too much. She was interviewing with everybody. Girl, relax. Relax. You want everybody to know. You relax. Let him introduce you and put you out there. Don't you do that. Matter of fact, I don't even want to meet the people. I don't want to meet the peoples. If y'all see me out somewhere, just guess. That's it. She was a huge... Oh. And she got him. How'd she get him? Did she go in his DMs? How did we get them? How do famous guys, rich famous guys, meet girls? Like, do they just say, I want that one and pick them? Oh, she was starstruck? That's why she ran out. Nobody didn't give her no game. See, let me tell y'all something. What I noticed about this generation going on here now. They ain't listening to nobody. They ain't sit down at the table, put their feet up under the table and get some game from somebody older than them. Youngers today don't realize the importance of getting knowledge and game handed down to you, right? I could have never made it without no old heads in my life. I don't care who they were. I don't care if it was my friend's uncle, the neighbor, the next door neighbor. Me and my oldest and dearest friend, she had a neighbor next door, and we used to admire this woman when we was young. Now we turned into her, right? And Miss Blackman used to be sharp. Miss Blackman didn't have a car, but every day she walked out the house from head to toe sharp. Pocketbook, gloves, hat, whatever she had on, she had it on, right? She was an older lady too. Probably the old-fashioned way in the back after a concert in the DM. Listen, you got to sit around. That's the only way I made it coming up. I have to sit around older people. My friends, daddies, mamas, uncles, cousins, brothers, because you need to learn something. You can't just be all outside and you ain't learned shit. You don't know shit. You all out there with the wolves and bears and tigers and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn something. Learn how to be, if nothing else. Learn how to be. Starting with be quiet. Just sit there and be quiet. Sit there and shut the fuck up. Okay? Now, Queen, remember I was talking to you earlier? We was talking about Africa, right? So y'all know my subscriber, Tony Africa, lives in Africa. He lives in Nairobi, right? And the one he had a heart attack, he's fine now, right? He told me today, come on, Nairobi. He got me. Now, he said we. I guess he talking about the peoples of Nairobi, right? They got me. I'm going when I can. You have to have integrity because these men will run through you. Yeah, they'll run through you. Run through you, over you, and on you. Shit. So 2024 is the year of karma. Everybody and everything is getting revealed. If you got any skeletons, anything in the closet, up under the bed, in the backyard, you better tell us now. Tell us now before we find out. Tell us now before we find out. Because the people is looking. The people is looking, y'all. You hear me? The people is looking, right? The people is looking. You know what I'm saying? And all these preachers, I watched different bloggers that only dish church tea, right? Africa, that's right, child. I can't listen. When I know this is a side note, but I'm just got to express it. When I am watching, especially on TikTok, they're fabulous. They're very grand. You know what I'm saying? This is where we get it from. You know, they're colorful. They're colorful, right? They're grand, and I watch the weddings, the parties, this. And, they may have on some of them, but not all of them, and not all the time. They wear it when, I don't know how they decide when they're going to wear their traditional garb, but they don't wear that all the time. They dress like me and you. right? But they're so fabulous and they're so grand and they're so beautiful, you know. And I remember, like I told you, I had an aunt. She went twice. She said those were the most beautiful people you ever want to see. What they taught us in school was they had spears and naked and in the jungle. It ain't like that, right? It ain't like that. Yeah, they listen, and it's modern. You know, it's modern, right? I want to get over there just to see that. And like I said, I have a girlfriend at work. Her name is Fatumba, right? And she wears she's Muslim, so she's covered up, right? This is my girl, right? And you know, she tell me about their ways and traditions and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dying. So hopefully when my tests come back in a few weeks, I know. But I definitely do want to go to Nairobi. I do want to go to Nairobi because Nairobi looks very modern. I follow several people on YouTube that they call people who live in Africa, well, maybe any country, but I'm just mainly talking about Africans. They call them expats, expats. I follow a couple of them. They have YouTube channels, right? Maybe two or three of them, you know, and it's a thing. People are really going over there and living, right? They're going over there and living, and I want to do that, God willing, and at least got to go visit quite often, right? Anyway, 2024 is the year of of karma. Everybody getting revealed. Everybody's secrets is going to be told. Right? Now, now, let me tell you something. Shit then got really bad in my heart, in my soul, in my spirit. Okay? Charles and Miss Netta done got married. Miss Netta got a husband before I did. What is going on? What in the fraggle gaggle is going on in the universe? And Miss Netta just glowing. She glowing. Happy. I just see. Matter of fact, I was on IG or something, Facebook or something, and she popped, that first thing popped up. Miss Netta. They somewhere in a hotel. They somewhere. I don't know where they at. They on a honeymoon. They on a honeymoon, I say. What's too dang much? Queen Supreme said, my plans is to actually move there. I'm getting my passport soon. Yeah, get your passport. I have mine. But I'm gonna just zip my lips. What? Say no. This is Jack Squad. This is my platform. Say what you will. What you saying? Say it. Say it. Cause and Miss Netta got a hair done. Any one of us can get Charles. Now Charles, people say he's slow. I ain't never really watched them. I only seen glimpses of them, right? When they come, because I didn't know who they was till last week or something, right? But Charles looked like he a decent, okay looking man, right? But people say that he's slow. I don't know if he's slow or not. I ain't never really just watched them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the alternative lifestyles. Yeah. Well, they put some heavy makeup on her because the skin didn't look bad, not as bad as it was. She looked like she had crocodile skin. Miss Netta looked like she had either alligator or crocodile skin, right? I don't know if them was warts, nose rings. I don't know what all that shit was, right? But Miss Netta then got married. Charles then married her. Married her, I say. Married her. Now they got a music video. See, I got to check them out. Hey, Lisa Mallory, I got to check them out. I've only seen a bit or two of them, right? I have not invested into the Charles and Netta saga yet, right? Because like I said, I just found out who they was, and I looked at a couple videos, and I know she said, Charles, your lunch is ready. And look like all he do is sit there and be like, yeah, I look like she do all the talking, right? But I've got to check them out because they done got married, child. And I seen in the comments that they was on T.S. Madison show. Now, what's the city is they in? Where's Charles and Netta at? What city is they in? Is they down south? Because if they was on T.S. Madison show, maybe they was on through the thing video. But they say that he or she, I don't know what you're supposed to say, came out on T.S. Madison show. Let me see. Let's see where Charles and Netta live. I know they down south somewhere. Where do Charles, wait a minute, Charles and Netta live? And Netta live. Okay, let's see where they live. Alabama. I knew they was down south. Oh, they was in Magic City. Oh, they was in Atlanta. They went to their honeymoon is in Atlanta. No wonder they went to see T.S. Madison. Oh. They from Alabama. Okay. All right. Well, she got her one. I got to get mine. She got hers. I got to get mine. Woo, child. Let me get back to my notes. But anyway, they married, honey. Now let's get down to the get down, y'all. Let's get down to the get down. Check it out. It was like, Charles, your lunch is ready. Yes, Miss Netta was all done. Yeah, she was dialed up. She had some fresh hair. And then some color. Has her hair always been colored red? It looked like she had some fresh hair. Skin was shining. Like, okay now. Do it. Every time I say, I am not talking about these people no damn more. They are not wasting no more space in my brain. They do some outstanding shit that you must talk about. Y'all want to know what I'm talking about? Chrisean tattooed Blueface on her face. She tattooed his whole face, including the hair on his face. They was fussing. I don't know if they're a real couple or story. I think they real. She said they comedians or something. I seen the video of that one time. But did y'all hear what I say? Chrisean tattooed on her face, Blueface whole face, including the high top Jerry curl on her face. So you don't plan on being with nobody else ever in your life. You don't plan on doing nothing with your life but being stupid. The whole face. Didn't that hurt? The face is so tender. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Blueface is pimping. Blueface is a pimp. Flat out. Now, and she moved, y'all know she moved in his house last week. I don't know if the other new girlfriend is up in there or not, but Blueface is a pimp. He pimping at the highest degree, right? Yeah, she's lost. Yeah, she's lost. I don't like to say that about people, but I think they're gonna have to Britney Spears her. Queen Supreme said washable ink. It could be. You think she really actually did it with the needle in her face? It could be. How do you do that though? That she could have did that for shock value. Y'all think? But she already got them on her neck, on both sides of her neck or something. Well, the whole face, I say. Whole face. And she's a nice looking girl. Very nice looking girl. Nice shape. Nice looking girl, right? You have went and put this nigga whole face on yours. She two-faced it. She is now two-faced it. Chrisean is two-faced it. His baby mama is out there living her life, honey. She got a girlfriend, and I know it. She done flipped. She done switched. She done switch hit it. She like women now, right? She look like she's on the spectrum. She is. She's a product of her environment, right? Her mother was on drugs, and I don't know where the daddy them was. I think her and her sisters probably had to pretty much fend for themselves, right? That's a real tattoo. Wow. Yeah, Lisa, she two-faced. She two-faced. And she really talking about he only messing with her now. Because he in jail. He in jail. But now, did y'all see that Soulja Boy? That Soulja Boy better be quiet. Soulja Boy said he going to get somebody $2,000 or some amount of money if they essay Blueface. He paying her to do that. These niggas are sick, y'all. I think Soulja Face sick for even saying something like that. right? Soldier Face. What I call him, Soldier Boy, sick for even saying something like that, right? And then he went to jail. Yeah, well, he pimping from the jailhouse. He a cold piece because he has total mind control over Krishan. And he could tell her to do, that's dangerous because he could tell her to do some shit and she gonna do it because she's so gone off of him. She's so gone off of him. After he just said your baby look like who should say who he said the baby look like Charles Barkley or the mailman. Like there would be, and you not really qualifying my son, our son. No, I wouldn't have. We at some point you have to draw the line, right? Like I'm not fooling with you ever again in life, never, right? But for some reason, and she's a cute girl, she may be scared of other men. Because when she got, when she had a little white boyfriend, what happened to him? Right, rapper dude. Whatever happened to him? You know, why would you pick him? I wouldn't have picked him. I wouldn't have picked him. I wouldn't have picked him. So everybody is coupled up. Everybody's coupled up. Now, this is another thing. What's going on with Nicki Minaj? Blueface ran him off. Oh, Blueface ran him off. Oh, did he? Oh, he did? See, that's what they do. They don't want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you either. They don't want you, but they don't want nobody else to have you either. That's why he was going over there and all that. Let me see my son in the middle of the night, all that bullshit. Yeah, that's the old one right there. That's an old trick right there. Anyway, what's up with Nicki Minaj, y'all? Can y'all tell me, is Nicki on drugs? Is Nicki losing her mind? What's happening with Nicki? What's happening with Nicki? Now, I haven't listened to it, but I will because I like Meg Thee Stallion. I haven't listened to, what is it called? Hiss or something? What, Piss? What is it called? I haven't listened to it, right? Not yet because I've been busy. But Nicki seems to be mad. What I don't understand about Nicki Minaj is like, you're not the only rapper girl in the world. You're just not. And quite frankly, I know a lot of underground rappers or other black girl rappers that I've seen through the years. They might not have a deal, but they much better than you, right? Krishan had a tattoo on her wrist of the Vanilla Boy. No, shut up. Did he? Oh, he got mine. He got her whole mind. Her whole mind. He got her whole mind in his pocket. She got to ask him, can she use it? Her whole mind is in that nigga pocket. Damn. Not too much on Nicki. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Nick. Nicki is too old to be acting like this. Nicki is good. Megan Thee Stallion is a... Ah, Nick. She's having a midlife crisis as well. Exactly, Kay. Exactly. She's having a midlife crisis. See, so when a lot of women do go through that, right? They can't handle aging well. It's gonna always be somebody better than you. No matter how great you are, it's gonna always be somebody better than you, cuter than you, this and that and that and that, right? I don't understand what the issue is with Nicki and Meg. I don't know. I don't think Meg understand it either. Nicki say stuff. Now, Nicki said something. I put it in my notes because I remember it from before. She said she told Megan to conjure up her dead mother. That was wrong. That was wrong. What I don't understand is Megan was a fan and Nicki gave her first real feature, and this is it. Because Nicki say stuff. See, you can't say stuff and then nobody ain't gonna say nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Something about this. I know it's something about the song, so I gotta listen to the song. She's 40, so she is 40. I thought she was in her 30s. Yeah, she's tripping. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Shit, Megan ain't but 21 or 2 or 3, ain't she? Sit down somewhere, and she's not as relevant as she used to be. Oh, I didn't know she was 40. Oh, she's 40. Oh, yeah, she tripping. Yeah, she can't handle that. She's not aging well in her mind. Now, Nicki is calling Meg Bigfoot. Hey, Tabitha. So, Nicki 40. Ooh, that change puts another spin on things. So she had a baby late. See, I thought she was a little younger than that. How old is that boy then? The baby she had. Did she just have a baby about 2 or 3 or 4 or something? Oh, she had a late baby. Oh, yeah. That's why her dude is in his 40s. Shit, they older. They middle age. Nicki, you middle age, sis? Oh. Oh, she tripping. Meg is 26. Okay, Meg, get off Nikki's bumper. Yeah, okay. Now, Nikki, I don't know what the Nikki and Meg deal is, but I know this is something, right? But Nikki said Tasha Cobb, and I wrote this down. She said Tasha Cobb. Now, do her and Tasha Cobb, the gospel singer, got a song together? If so, it's new to me because I'm not really a Tasha Cobb fan. I know who she is. But Nikki said Tasha Cobb was a do anything bitch. You said that about God's child, Tasha Cobb, on the Twitter. That's what made me think she tripping because you don't like nobody. You don't like no girls in the music industry. Yes, mentally she cannot accept someone is younger than her. She's washed up, married to a pedophile. Yeah, yeah. But just living, being, see, this is what people got to do when you get old. Just do you. Don't worry about the youngest. There's always going to be some youngest. Just do you because you are younger than somebody else. It's a cycle. It's called the cycle of life. Nick. You know what I'm saying? Nikki. You know what I mean? That's it, right? Um, that's it. You know? Now, I didn't know she helped what you say, Meg? She gave Meg her first deal. Is that what she did? I didn't know that. I don't know all that stuff. But, yeah, I didn't know that. But, Tasha Cobb, what's up with her and Tasha Cobb, though? Tasha Cobb somewhere singing in the choir. Nikki calling her do anything bitch. And you can't say that about the church girl, Nikki. People need to do their homework. Nikki has a lot of young girls under her belt. Yeah, so was Megan one of them? Was Megan one of them? And then she got a song with Tasha Cobb, Nick? Yeah, and it's okay. Yeah, Nikki shouldn't want to be in this gutter game anymore. She got the back. True. But I think, let me tell you what I saw. That video when she was in her house. They love to hate. I hope Nikki keep her foot on these chicks' necks. That video when she was in her house and had all them dudes posted up. See, that's all that was immature. See, I thought Nikki was in her 30s. Okay. Yeah, she's losing it a little bit. When she had all them dudes, all them young bums, they look like bums. Rappers in her basement or living room, wherever they was at, right? And the way she was acting, now I'm going to tell y'all what that looked like to me. Because I done seen it a gazillion and one times. And when I listened to her rant on IG or whatever she be on, Nikki seems like she's induced by a drug. That's what she appears to me. That's what it appears to me. If she was, and she had a song. That's what I thought. They said she had a song with Tasha Cobb. I like to hear that. Now, how did that come about? So why is she talking about Tasha Cobb? Immature to be too damn old. Yeah. Why is she talking about Tasha Cobb? What did Tasha Cobb do to her? I've got to look that song up with her because that don't even go together in my head. Nikki was rapping and Tasha was singing? Looked like she was repping her gang. She in a gang? What gang she with? What gang she with? Who? What? When was she doing that? She got to grow old gracefully. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's gonna happen to all of us. She can have fun and friends. She came up in an era she always has guys around her. Yeah, I know she's from New York, but what I was saying, yeah, I lost track because that threw me off, is that when she was in that what she was saying and doing, the way she acted, I listened to her, like I listened to something, she was on IG, I didn't even watch it, but I could just hear it in her voice. Like Nicki getting high. I know y'all love Nicki Minaj, but Nicki getting high. And she probably, what Kay say, she's dope rage, right? Nicki has potential to be raps Beyonce, but she keep running her mouth. Oh, what does she have to prove? Because I've seen it before. Just like with Whitney. I remember when way back, right? And Whitney had got on stage. I don't know what the event was, right? It was way back in the 90s. And she got on stage, right? And she was sweating profusely, and she had a rag, and her mannerisms, right? And I said right there, and I said, damn, Whitney getting high, right? uh, you can tell, right? Now, Nicki Minaj's behavior is a little erratic to me. I don't follow her like that, so I don't know if that's normal for her. But she seems to be a little erratic. She seems to be. You have Barb's fans here. I could care less about Nicki the True Queen. Kim, look, Kim. But numbers don't lie. Like Nicki new album has broke records and charts still. Ain't nobody denying her greatness. I'm saying it's something going on up here. Ain't nobody denying her greatness. I ain't never really been a Nicki fan though. I can't even tell you the name of her songs. I really can't. I just know because she was so colorful and so, she was a character, right? But uh, it's something. She getting high. I also think that these ladies come for her juggling, so she have to let them know to respect the queen. Me either. Me either. She said I can't relate to it either. I gotta listen again. I can't really either. Now she got a song I like, but I can't tell you the name of it. It was out recently, and I like. She got a bar that I like when she say "They my sons." What song is that? Right? But I can't either. Right? Um, but she got it. So now that I know she's 40, I get where she coming. She is having a midlife crisis. That's exactly what that is. See, I thought she was 35. Cause like I said, she got a son. I thought she just had that boy a couple years ago. So I thought she was younger than that. I'm a supporter. She is the rapper of my generation. Okay. Come out song Super Bass. I don't even know what that was. What that sounded like. Nicki and Young Money Baby. Who is Young Money Baby? Is that a group? Who is Young Money Baby? Is that a girl? I ain't never heard of Young Money Baby. Everybody Young Money and Young somebody. I ain't never heard her. Um, Lil Wayne. Oh, okay, all right. The Lil Wayne. She said it's Lil Wayne. I was like, oh shit, I missed that one. Cause I'm a hip hop head, but I just Young Money. Yeah, that's the group of them is Young Money. Yeah, yeah. But she's just having a midlife crisis. She got to understand what it is. She got to understand what it is. She got to understand what it is. That's all. Shit changes. You know what I'm saying? We get older. Um, I like Lil Wayne too. I'm just a hip hop head, period, right? But I just really never got that into Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Because when Nicki first came out, I think the reason why I didn't really get into her like that, because I thought she was gay or some shit, right? Now they say that was a gimmick. I don't know if it was or not. But I just think that she was. I didn't wasn't interested in her because she was gay, so I didn't even pay her no attention. That's probably why I didn't get into her because I just didn't pay her no attention like that. YouTube, yeah, because I just didn't pay her no attention like that. You know what I'm saying? I know she got fans and all that. I just didn't really pay her no attention because when she came out, like I said, she said she was gay, so I was like, I ain't into no gay rapper. I didn't get into her because she seemed dark spirited. Oh, really? Oh. You don't listen to rap no more. I love rap. My era. Everybody like their era, right? Because it started in my era, right? So I'm a hip hop head. But it's changed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who is born and raised. Nicki worked her ass off of her sis. Oh, okay. But you gotta give respect to get it though. Now I don't know if she started with Megan or Megan started with her. That's the part I don't know. I don't know. I didn't I don't know. I didn't know this Meg was on her label and none of this shit. I don't know none of that shit go. Right? Because I'm like, whoever just said that, Lil Kim, Lil Kim, I like matter of fact, I'm tell you who I really like from that era is Foxy Brown. She don't get her props like that. But I was a Foxy Brown fan. You know what I'm saying? I was a Foxy Brown fan. For real. I like Kim. She was colorful and all of that. And she was with the Biggie camp, the Diddy camp, but I was a Foxy Brown fan. Queen Latifah, MC Light. My girls was what's their name? Salt and Pepper. right? Like I'm way back with it. You know what I'm saying? But I like them all. I like them all. Just like I said when Nikki came out, because she said she was gay, I just went interested in a gay rapper. I didn't really pay that much attention. But yeah, Foxy was first. Yeah, but I was a Foxy fan. Ooh, I was a Foxy fan, right? So everybody got their fan for their ear. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their fan for their ear. But see, look at these ladies like Yo Yo, MC Light, Queen Latifah, all of them back then. They all used to get money together. The Brat is sort of included in that. She's a little later, but she's sort of included in that, right? So you got the youngins coming up. There's always some youngins behind you. Look back there, it's some youngins. Here they come, right? You got to just be able to take that shit. And some of them gonna be better than you, so I'm not, maybe not. But you have to absorb that and move on. You know what I'm saying? Look at Patti LaBelle, she 80. You think she hated on Fantasia and all them and talking about, no, you just going with life. And some people forget how the cycle of life goes. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle, Yeah, and because that's how they did. That's how Queen and them did. You know what I'm saying? But, everybody had different personalities. Because quite frankly, y'all, Rod Digger, I like Rod Digger too. I like Rod Digger. Where's she at? I think she's on the radio somewhere. I seen that not too long ago. I like Rod Digger too. Roxanne Shante. Is it Roxanne Shante? Yeah, she on the radio. She was on LL's channel. Other women, right. Real divas uplift other women. That's true. That is true. See that all that beef. Like, why is it beef? Why is it beef? Right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's enough. Listen, it's enough on the plate for everybody to eat. Can't eat on mine, but it's enough on the plate. Hip hop is based on rap battles, dissing each other, and we eat it up. Yeah. Now, you know who else I like? Who else do I like? It's a lot of girls, especially some of them rap girls out of Atlanta. Missy had a show. Y'all remember Missy had a show? A contest kind of show, reality show. You never did see them girls that come up out of there, the winner. You ain't never heard nothing from her. She did the Diddy thing. She never do nothing with that girl. I don't like rap battles either. Because see, rap battles to me, like if you say something about me, I'm going to be mad and ready to fight, right? But if you're creative with it, I like it I like the creativity of it, because I always think rappers are great, especially if they can do it on the spur of a moment, right? Just pop out a rap. That shit is creative as fuck to me, right? I've always admired them. I always admire like people like Lil Wayne, Eminem, Ludacris, people that are very their words have meanings and they can put them together and make it make sense. Like, I'm amazed at that shit, right? I'm amazed at that. But that freestyling, I'm super amazed at that. I just think the lady is super sexual in the rap game. I'm super amazed at rappers, especially people who can freestyle. Like, how you just be sitting here and then you just rap on the beat and the words rhyme and match together and all that. How you do that, right? It can be destructive, yeah. Yeah, it can be. But I like people who like Lil Wayne is good with his words. You have to have a command of the English language, right? Lil Wayne, Eminem is probably the greatest at that to me. You know what I'm saying? They're lyrical geniuses to me in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to make and well, Tupac is the greatest of all motherfucking time. Now we can argue. Tupac. Jay-Z is? Okay. Tupac was way before his time, and so was Biggie, right? Because they was young men, right? Way before their time. Tupac, I ride with Tupac in my car. When I get me another car, Tupac gonna go back in my car, right? The blind eyes of a million pairs of eyes. Ooh, Lord, I love me some. That shit takes me back. I love me some Tupac. I really do. I really do. I really, really do, right? Because there was nobody like him. It probably won't be nobody like him for another while, right? Album after album, song after song. And then he flipped it into acting, right? He just died way, 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 way too young. And if Diddy had anything to do with that, I hope he burned in hell. You know what I'm saying? Because you took that man's life. He was 21. What was he, 21? 2? He had accomplished all of that by the time he was 21. You know what I'm saying? All the movies and all that stuff. Blind, looking hard, but can't see me. Ooh, that just did something to me, right? Yeah. Yeah, I love me some Tupac. I really do. Ooh, I'm about to start crying. All eyes on me. Yeah. Most Def. I like Most Def too. Let me tell you, I like Most Def. I think I had a crush on Most Def. What is Most Def doing now? Most Def. What's the one that died? Gangstar? Is it Gangstar? He died. Well, I can't say that word. He's unalive, right? Uh, Common. I like Common back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I like Common back in the day, but Tupac stands alone, and probably Biggie too. You know what I'm saying? On the strength that they were so young and they had accomplished so much, but Tupac was a little more deeper, and maybe more intelligent than just by his worldly experience. Now, Dr. Dre is the best, one of the greatest producers ever, and you know a Dre sound. You know a Dre sound. Yeah, he was a poet. That's what he was. Yeah, poet, Nick. That's right. Help me out. He was a poet. Yeah, that's what he was. And you know, by his mother being, what's his mother in the Black Panthers or whatever? So he was a socialist. You know what I'm saying? His mama come out of my generation where people were thinkers and wanted to change the ills of the world. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, yeah. Tupac is the greatest. Tupac is the greatest. I just really had to say that. Tupac is the greatest, you know. They didn't write nothing down. Beyonce was vibing on Jay-Z when she was a young teenager. She loved his talent. I think she was crushing on him too. Yeah, but I think he approached her. I'm pretty sure. He approached her. Now listen, y'all. One of my favorite pastors, he was my favorite. He was one of my favorite gospel singers, is John P. Key, right? Now you know his mother just passed a few weeks ago, right? And I got to ask my friend when she come to work. I work with his cousin, right? And his mother passed a few weeks ago, and he was going to eulogize his mother. Well, I just found out yesterday that he is so ill that he did not even go to the funeral. It was being held at his church, right? He did not even go to the funeral, right? Dear Mama, let me tell you something about Dear Mama. Dear Mama is my ringtone for my youngest son when he called me. Dear Mama is. But anyway, we got to pray for John P. Key because something is really, really going on. He said he's stepping away from his church, from his ministering, pastoral duties right now, because he's sick, right? And now, let me tell y'all something. I told you I used to go to this church when I used to come visit here the year before the pandemic, and then during the pandemic, I went to Parking Lot Church. Now, I have never actually seen him. You can see his neck up. Like, I don't know, and I used to be sitting there waiting, right, to see him walk out. You never really see him walk out onto the stage, right? And he sat down. He didn't walk across. He sat down, and the podium would be here. So you really didn't see him. Now, they say, and I follow him on IG, but you can't really see nothing on IG. They say that he's about 500 pounds. And they say that he's bigger than Rance Allen was. And I'm telling you, when I used to go to his church, I used to wait because I wanted to see him walk across the stage. You never saw it. And then he would just appear. I don't know if he came up out the ground. I don't know where he came from, child. But I never saw him walk across that stage. And you don't see him from behind the podium either. He sat there. You know, so I've never seen him actually, even though I've been to his church and heard his sermons, and he can preach real good, but I've never really seen him. They say he's very, very large, right? And so now he has health problems. And you have to be really, really sick to not attend your mama's funeral, who you were going to eulogize her. Because like I said, his cousin works with me, and she the one told me he was doing the eulogy. Now, when I can see her tomorrow, I hope I see her this week, I can ask her what's going on with him, right? Because he's one of my favorites, you know. He's overweight. That's all and he didn't say. They just said he need to get his health together. And so he's probably because he's overweight. If he weighs around 500 pounds, that's unhealthy as hell. Very unhealthy. Confess your sins and be healed. I know that's right. So, you know, and he's one of my favorites. Like I said, I didn't think that I would enjoy parking lot church. I was like, how you going to have church in the parking lot? We're going to sit in our car, you know. But I went more than once. I think I went about 3-4 times, right? And I felt it. It was very good. And the people at his church are very welcoming and inviting. It was welcoming when you walked in the door, and they were welcoming when you sat in the parking lot, right? Because they would deliver breakfast. They would give everybody breakfast, right? And you know, they were nice. They were pleasant. That's the word I'm looking for. The people in this congregation, or the people that representing his congregation, are very pleasant people. You know, and you like to go to a church where the folks has got open arms to you. He was really large when you saw him. See, I can't. I have not. I'm telling you, I have not seen him because I don't know if he came up out the ground. I don't know where he came from. But I ain't never seen him walk across stage, and I'd be sitting there waiting to see him. Next thing you know, he on the microphone. I would probably enjoy parking lot church more than in a building. He is so serious about it. He is. He really is. Like where his church is, y'all. He got a school. He got little trailers out there. He got a school. Now, the last time I went to parking lot church, this was during the pandemic. He has a homeless. I'm gonna call it a homeless ministry, right? But he said he was gonna get he's gonna build something or get something. He got acres of land, and in the hood. No, I don't know if it's really hood, but it's the hood, right? And he said he was going to make a facility for the homeless to come take a shower. You know, they can't. He ain't had nowhere for them to live, but they're gonna take a shower, get a meal, and go head on or whatever, right? Now let me tell you what I saw. Speaking of homeless, the Atlanta mayor. I don't know his name, and I should because I live there, but I don't know his name. The Atlanta mayor has a project underway right now where they're going to have housing units for the homeless. Homelessness is horrible in Atlanta, horrible, and it ain't just in a urban area. You know, it's all over, horrible. They laying all out on the sidewalk. They everywhere, right? Homelessness is horrible in Atlanta. And I had a cousin down there who was homeless for about 20 years. And they're building a facility. Guess what they're gonna have in there, y'all? They're gonna have a bed. I guess it's like one room. But they're gonna have a bed, a lamp, a microwave, a refrigerator with a freezer, a small one, small refrigerator with a freezer, a shower. They're gonna give them washcloths and towels. I think that's about it. But it's all in this, and they're gonna have a washing facility. But they're gonna also have staff, you know, like social service staff, like a counselor or whoever. They're gonna have security and all this. Because I'm like, how are they gonna control that? But he said that they're gonna have people there on the grounds, and I guess it's gonna be like private or enclosed or something. But I was like really proud of him because if he does that and sets the model, then maybe other cities will do that. Because like in Cleveland, the homeless people have taken over downtown. The downtown was a beautiful area, right? Now they got them contained. They have them contained in one area because they get a lot of money downtown, right? And the casino was right there. Like I used to love downtown Cleveland because it was called Public Square. It was 4 squares, right? And they have since blocked it off some kind of way where cars can't drive through it because I think they're trying to contain the homelessness, right? And the shelters. I thought I turned my phone off. The shelters are up the street. You know, they're still in the downtown area, right? So downtown is full of homeless people, but not like Atlanta. And I'm talking about in the suburbs of Atlanta. In the suburbs, right? So Atlanta has a huge, and I see that. Is that LA? LA, they got tents. Now they have a tent city here in Charlotte. I seen it, but during the pandemic, I don't know where it's at, but I think it's somewhere downtown. But I don't think it looks like that. I don't think it's like that because me and my daughter rode past it. Me and my daughter rode past it. You know, it's small, a few tents or whatever, right? But in LA, they just line up and down Skid Row. It's what? Miles long. Yeah, it's miles long. Yeah, yeah. That is awesome work for the kingdom of God. So this mayor here is really doing something, but the homelessness in Atlanta has to be addressed. It has to be addressed because they literally land on the sidewalk, y'all. I ain't talking about they just land like you know. They just laying around. And when I lived in Decatur, it was a shopping plaza. It's shopping everywhere, right? They could not keep these people from this little corner. And I think they had probably been there for years or something, right? They would clean it up. and remove them and throw all their garbage away and shit. And then they would come right back with their little mattresses and little blankets and boxes of bullshit all around. But they would clean it up and then they would come back, right? So that evidently that's where they've been. But it's homelessness everywhere. I've never seen so much homelessness in my life, right? And it's not concentrated to an area like in Cleveland. What they do in Atlanta, you couldn't do in Cleveland because those people would end up unalived. You ain't gonna be laying around on the streets in the hood. You just wouldn't be doing that, right? But they just everywhere. They're everywhere. They up and down. If there's a divider in the street, they walking up and down the divider. They beg and they just everywhere. They're everywhere, right? And so I'm glad that this mayor is starting, and maybe some other people will, other cities will take up the charge as well. Well, that's what that's what the social service is for. Once they get in there, that's what the social service for, is to help them with those problems. That's what he said. That's what the social service is for. The mental illness and addictions. What I do know about some people is that a lot of times homeless people, and I'm speaking of folks I know personally, they don't really want the help because they want to keep getting high, right? They want to keep getting high. They don't want the help, but they cool out there. We not cool with them being out there, but a lot of them are cool with being out there. 60 blocks, that's some miles. That is some miles. Yeah, but he's when I saw that yesterday, I must have saw it on IG. When I saw that yesterday, I was very proud of that black man. Very proud. Because he's addressing the issue. Because you cannot be a political official in Atlanta and not do something about that shit, because that shit is horrible. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. It's horrible. It's horrible. The homelessness is horrible. And I don't know if because it's warm, like LA, because it's warm, so you can lay around everywhere. I don't know. But it's horrible. I do know that. Like I said, I had a cousin that was homeless for years. And she's in a facility. She's in a place now. That's because she done gotten older. Can't hang out there no more like that with them youngins. It's a cycle. Can't hang out there with them youngins like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, 12 o'clock tomorrow. Now, I got to figure out this thing. So if you're listening, Lisa Marie, I'm going to figure it out tomorrow. I'm going to get up in the morning and figure out. I'm tired now. I worked and ate. And my cookies done burnt up. I'm upset about them cookies. Y'all know I dreamed about them goddamn cookies all day. So I ain't had no business with them. But I dreamed about them cookies all day and burnt them straight up. So anyway, with stabbing and deleting people, that's why they trying to. Yeah, it's bad. There's a guy that worked with me, and I'm trying to figure out why ain't nobody pulled him to the side and hollered at him, right? He come in every day. I watch him. I watch people. I'm a people watcher, right? He come in every day, and he standing, not right directly in front of the time clock, but it's a special spot he's standing on. I paid that some attention, right? He's standing at the same spot every day until time to, because some people form a line to clock in, right? And he's standing at the same spot on this square and wait to clock in. But the whole time he waiting, if it's 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 12 minutes, he talking to himself. And not only is he talking to himself, he's gesturing. He got the hand motions. Because at first I was like, well, who are he talking to? I thought he was having a conversation with somebody, right? But he's talking to no one. He's talking to the invisible people, right? And what I don't like about my job, I like my job, but what I don't like about it is that there are a lot of mentally challenged people. Usually they don't last because they can't get along. They don't mix well with people, right? But this guy, I guess they don't see him as a danger or a threat, and maybe he's not. But the fact that he come every day and stand right there for time to go and have a loud, not no baby conversation, he have a loud, that's what made me think he was talking to somebody. But then I started looking at him, I'm like, who is he talking to, right? He do it every day. Now today, I was waiting on my Uber, and I go sit in the hallway and wait, but he was sitting there. So I said, no, I'm going to go back inside. Because there's another dude that's all the way off, that he walked right up to you like, hey man, what's happening? What's going on with you, right? And I think he was in there. I was like, I ain't about to sit between two crazies. I'm going to go on back inside. It can be. Once they let them in, they can't put them out on them jobs. Is that how that go? Okay. Because I'm like, he just be talking loud. And yeah, because, man, and the hand gestures and all of that, right? So I was like, I was tired. I wanted to sit down. I was like, nah, I'm going to go back inside into the cafeteria in the lunchroom and sit down and wait. You know what I'm saying? Because they had my little space occupied. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Because, I'm not really afraid of mentally challenged people, but I'm cautious of them, right? I'm cautious, Um, I'm cautious because he got sense enough to get to work, put his clothes on, and get there, right? And work. Yeah, I would definitely watch, child. My head be on the swivel. I'm from the streets. My head stay on the swivel. That's why I watch him. And I believe no one has ever paid him any attention. That's the scary part. Folks ain't paying no attention to their surroundings. They're not paying no attention. I watch. I purposely sit and watch him, right? And that's how I know. I watched the other day. I said, let me see what he do. Did he just start this, or And he come and he stand on the exact same spot, and then he start talking, and then he start moving his hands and talking. Like you having a regular conversation with a motherfucker, and you doing all that and all that, right? Mm-hmm. Every day. Anyway, y'all, I got to go. What's good today? Oh, wait, today Monday. Love hip hop. Come on, something come on tonight that I like. Numb and dumb. I like that. Numb and dumb to the environment. I can't be. My mind, I ain't set up like that. I can't be. But anyway, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow at noon and 8. If you see it on my thing, I'm scheduled all the way out. Now, Friday, I won't have a live at 8. It's going to be a members live. But I'm going to have the noonday live. And I got topics, and I'm set up, and I'm ready to go. I had a stalker that clung on to me at one of my jobs. Really? Did you tell anybody? What? Oh, no. No. All right, Kay. See y'all tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Now, let's see if my remote works. It'll be halfway working, child. Let's see if it works.